Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Video Game Collectors Podcast. I'm Matt Rose, and this is Josh Barley. Josh, say hi
Yep.
to the people.
Hi, people. Yeah. We are running this thing, so let's do it.
All right, we've had a lot of requests to go over heritage auctions again because I know we've missed quite a few weeks. I know Josh has been really busy, and so have I. So we've just been sticking kind of to just guests for the moment. But this week we have a little bit of time, so we're going to go over auctions and we're going to get right to it. So with that said, let me share my screen.
So there it is. Look at that.
I'm going to try and move this box. Hopefully it records over here. And I'm going to move it to 1. There we go. Hopefully that box stays there. We'll find out at the end of the recording. All right. Right away, we're into Atari. What do we got, Josh?
We got nice stuff that went for not very much money. You get a 9.2 Tron, $113. These boxes are thin. We talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
They house a little cartridge at the top of the box, and then everything else usually concave. So a 928++ on that is probably right out of a case pack, and it's $113. You can't get a game graded for $113 and back to you right now. So that's a good price. That's fair. Next up, you got Asteroids. It's a glue seal on the back, so it's got the hanger with a white warranty box. So this is like third-ish print of the game. Mm-hmm. That's low grade, but a lot of them were kind of just messed up out of case packs on these ones. It's not bad. $61, good deal. The best item I think in this auction was this copy of Bridge for Activision by Activision. It's one of their earlier release games, one of the first 5 or 6 games they ever did. You can see across the front there's a black bar that says a new game cartridge for the Atari. The early Activision games say that, and then on the back of them they'll say Sunnyvale, that they were made in Sunnyvale. So there's some cool variations on Activision games. The first release ones are really hard to find. I think they did Bridge once or twice, so printed it once or twice. Not easy to find in new condition. They never had plastic. So if you're looking for one, you're typically going to pull this out of a case pack if you can find one. And I don't think there's very many of those. At least I haven't seen one. It's a title I've been looking for. I did not bid on this, but I kind of wish I would have. It's hard to find.
So at 360.
Sold for 360.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Low? High?
For the title, sorry about that. For the title, I feel like it's strong, and for it being a 7.0, I feel like it's fairly strong for people just not really knowing, aside from maybe 5 or 6 people that are collecting Activision games specifically trying to do the set. This comes up on eBay. Nobody's going to necessarily hop on and hit the buy it now super quick, but
yeah,
I think it's got room to grow on this title, and any of the early Activision stuff in particular. So it was a fair price. I would have paid it, but I wasn't really. I was watching another item tonight.
Okay.
So you got a Communist Mutants from Space.
Yeah, it seems like they keep landing right in that price range. I know there's been a few higher and I think one lower, but
yeah, 960 for 988++. This seems about right.
Yeah.
Seems high. Seems I don't know, maybe it's high, maybe it's not. It's a really nice copy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've seen a couple. I don't know if we've seen any in that grade yet.
That's true. I think the ones I'm thinking of that might have gone for around 700-ish. They were not 988++.
I think that's about as good as it gets. So yeah. I can see why that's bringing a little bit of a premium right around that $1,000 price. Yeah. Sure.
Moving
Moving
along.
along here.
I think, didn't somebody post that they got this? Who posted that they got
Yeah,
it?
somebody in our Facebook group threw up that they bought this Dig Dug.
Okay.
Good deal.
Yeah.
100 bucks.
948
Um,
plus. I don't know. I don't even know how this skidded by us when we were watching this, but
yeah, we were all blabbing about stuff not pertaining to Atari, probably. Um,
and
I
Donkey
had to
Kong.
guess. Yeah.
If you had to guess what?
If I had to guess, that's what was going on.
Oh, for sure. And then of course
Yeah.
Donkey Kong kind of caught us a little off guard too, or maybe not. How do you
Yeah,
feel?
no, I think it's not easy to find any version of Donkey Kong sealed on the 2600. It's fairly difficult to pick up. It's a
Nine
nice copy.
948 plus plus. That's gotta, yeah.
Yeah,
Were,
I
were these
I
case
forget.
packs?
I need to. What's that?
Were these case packs?
Yeah, there was some case packs, but I forget. I need to say the grade in the letter because some people just listen to this. They don't
Yeah,
watch it necessarily.
I think our good
Um,
friend Dan listens to this. Yeah.
yeah, it's because they don't have videos up there in Canada. There's no such thing as video, so
yeah,
it's not our fault. Canada's
well,
behind on the times,
yeah.
so um,
At least they
I'm
got paved
kidding.
roads. At least they got paved roads now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they couldn't shoot any of the ice road truckers up there because there's like no real electricity in Canada, you know. So,
Yeah. I've heard that.
and okay, I'll stop making fun of Canada. Okay, I think that it's par for the course. 1,300 bucks, 948 plus plus. These it's a maroon box. I like to call it the maroon box Donkey Kong because the Coleco release, which has two variants, is a red box Donkey Kong. So you can't really call this red box anymore because
Yeah.
that kind of just throws it off. But um, yeah, kind of an ugly cover in the way that Donkey Kong is shaded, and it's not far off from the color of the box border itself. So I was never attracted to this one
No.
as a person that was looking at the covers on these. But
Yeah. Pretty much looks like poop.
yeah, like a
Yeah.
like a brown pile. Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Uh,
Aside from the repetitive Atari, the nature that Atari is,
yeah.
we get ET, Joust, Miss Pac-Man. We throw London Blitz in here. It's a
Mhm.
948 plus. This may have been my old copy that I sold on Heritage, and I think it was in a signature, and it went for around 400 bucks. So
Ooh.
I didn't check to see if this was that copy, but it very well could be. And I think it went under market value.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to find. Of the Avalon Hill games, though, it's the one that you'll see more often than not sealed, but still inexpensive, under $200. I think that was a good buy.
Yeah, I think people are really hesitating on Atari. They had that huge surge, and then I think the people that really wanted them maybe got their games, and now it's just kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
That's just my thoughts anyway.
it's.
I still love them.
Mm-hmm. I like them a lot.
Absolutely.
There's a Pitfall CIB here.
Yeah, for $89, 7.5. That's
Yeah,
impressive for a CIB, I suppose, for Atari.
yeah. I guess I think that this game in nice condition goes anywhere from $45-$50 in nice shape CIB.
All right.
I feel like I've been able to sell them for that in the past. So, um,
What else do you see
but yeah,
stands out a little bit? What? Spaced Invaders 2600 maroon box. So we're going with maroon, or are we going with red on that one?
I like maroon. I
All
like
right.
maroon as the color, but red box is fine. That's what they are. Um, that's why it's important to denote things. My phone's not charging here. Sorry, for some reason.
98A plus plus seems to always pull that premium of $500 or more, for the most part, anyway.
Yeah.
So
Give me 1 second, Matt.
Yeah, sure. 504 Maroon Perfect Space Invaders.
Not a bad one.
No. We had some Empire Strikes Back 2600, Star Wars Jedi Arena 2600, but the grades were not good. The Empire is a 60A plus, went for $94. Star Wars Jedi Arena 92A plus. I guess that's not a bad grade, but it still only managed to pull $216.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, because
not one of the easier ones to find anymore, but there were quite a few at one point.
yeah.
I like that this Empire Strikes Back that's up is a PAL version of it. I didn't even notice that when the auction was going.
I did not either, actually.
I probably would have bid on it.
Knowing it's a PAL?
Yeah, just $94. Okay.
Yeah.
$100.
Cost of grading.
Can't get anything nice for $100 these days. Not even a video game.
No.
I like Subscan 96A plus. That's a cool game, cool cover. Sega arcade game that they ported to the 2600. $156. That's a hard game to find in new condition. So,
yeah,
cheap, on the cheap side.
Yes.
All right, let's move along here.
Yeah.
Got some case packs. Nothing that I really want to talk about.
Nothing stands out.
I like the Title Match Pro Wrestling. That's a sealed one. Cool game. Sealed Missile Command case pack. That's cool.
Yeah.
Galaga Wada 94A for Atari 7800. I like this. It's Mark Erickson cover, but there's a few sealed of these out there.
$360. Decent.
Yeah. That's nice. I have a nice one. I like that cover. It's exclusive to this system. So.
And then we move right into Intellivision.
A couple of Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm. Did you say this was a second print?
Yeah, I believe they're essentially, I don't know if it's exactly the second print, but it's the later variant, as opposed to, say, a gatefold style box. Here, I'll grab one and show you. Maybe I'll grab one. Where the hell did they go?
92A plus plus went for $336.
I'm not gonna grab one.
No, it's okay.
I don't know where they are. Sorry. Yeah, I think the Treasures of Tarman and the regular AD&D, they're both really cool games, but there are quite a few of them out there. They're usually pretty jacked out of case packs. They're like 9.0, 9.2. So a 9.4A plus plus on one of these is really nice.
Yeah.
On that thing. So I don't think they're bad. I think they're affordable for what you get, and I mean, there's not that many, and a lot of kids play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's true.
So.
And then we hop into Ness.
There are far. Yeah, let's go to Ness. Let's just leave this stuff alone.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
that NES, okay. Adventure Island, I like this.
Yeah.
$1,200.
Ooh.
Cool game. Not my favorite video game, but if I'm gonna pick a sealed one up, I'm gonna wait till I get the round seal on this. Don't get me wrong, I think you should pick up an Adventure Island if you're doing NES stuff. It's kind of a cool franchise.
Fun.
Hudson.
Fun.
Yeah. I think when people think of Hudson, they think of a couple things. And Adventure Island is one of them. So.
Yeah. 8.5A plus plus for $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Yeah. Then we get into
Matt.
Yeah, the Mats did pretty well, I thought.
7.0. What did this? I think the box was like a 6.5.
Yeah, it's a 6.5 box, but these mats are really pretty nice. This one was in the auction. There was a golf and what was the other one? Pinball?
We'll find out in a
Yeah,
second.
it was a pinball. Yep.
For 720
Um,
bucks.
$720 for, you don't see these too often, mats in general.
No.
They kind of took a backseat for a while. They were going wild there. 2019, they were in 2019-20. They were just kind of humming along, and people were getting excited about them because the WADA released the black box article, and you know, they got an influx of them to grade, and then people were grading CIBs. But I think rightfully so on some of these black box games. Grading CIB is a really good idea. A lot of these black box games are minimum 50,000 if you want a sealed one now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not making that up either. 50 or higher. You don't. But the prices just don't translate to a sealed versus a CIB. You know, so
Yeah.
I think they're underpriced still.
I'm sure they'll ramp up at some point. There's really not that many of them.
No,
I thought
not especially. You know as well as I do that a 7.0 CIB on something like baseball is not a bad grade.
That's crazy. I mean, half my black box collection is probably 5.
Yeah, they're just really, really hard to get in high grade.
Yeah, and you got to think they didn't have the cello on them, so you're getting all those scratches for, you know, what, almost 40 years now. Scratches, touching, stains, whatever.
Not only that, but you just on any black box in general, you know, they're just worn. They don't wear well, even in collectors' hands when you're moving your collection around or taking them on and off the shelves.
And it's black, so it's going to fade.
Yeah, just get a Sharpie and touch it up like any normal person would. So,
no.
All
right.
I mean, people did that. People, yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, it's cool. These black boxes are rad. I don't care which version you're getting. This was neat. Double Dribble 80C. It's a Rev A.
Yeah.
It's a round seal. It's a iconic sports video game from the era, you know, in the classic Konami style. What did that end for, Matt?
$840.
Oof, man, I should have bought it.
I was pretty excited about watching that one anyway.
I don't have it. Oh, well.
It makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
And then we have a Hang Tab Duck Hunt, $336, 7.5. CIB, nothing too special there.
Yeah, you know, nothing too special, but there are literally just not very many sealed ones.
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
I'm surprised we don't see more Duck Hunts graded for how iconic of a video game that is.
Yeah.
Many times Duck Hunt was probably the first game that on the test market systems, this is the game that every kid busted out of the system. They hooked the gun up and they played Duck Hunt.
Yep. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was so exciting.
Yeah.
And everybody could join in because it didn't take too long and you could pass it off. And yeah.
Yep. Nothing like passing a gun around. So.
And the gun was just
kind of gun.
Yeah, a newer concept, you know. So it was just sweet.
Yeah. I expect more to be graded. I don't think $336 is a bad deal on a CIB Duck Hunt, Hang Tab Duck Hunt, or any Duck Hunt for that matter.
Yep. We got a 5.5 Excite bike. That's a little roughed up. I think this was.
Yeah, I didn't look and see what the box grade was.
I think it was like a 5.0.
Yeah, just a and it's a entertainment system TM. Is it a hang tab? No, it's not even a hang tab.
No. $126.
Yeah, that's okay.
Probably a deal.
It's probably what it would have sold for open auction on eBay as a raw copy.
Yep.
You know.
Instead, it's protected. Friday the 13th, 96A plus, Circle Seal.
Yeah, I feel like it's just hanging around the $1,000 plus mark on these copies. There's a handful of these out there. You see more often than not the round seals. It's one of the weird expectations. This and Donkey Kong Classics, I kind of said that the other night, but there are more sealed versions in the round variant than the oval. But $1,100, cool game. Destroy Jason if you can, Matt.
I've never played it.
Yeah,
I hear it's fun.
It sucks. It's
really?
not fun.
Oh.
Okay. You see that rainbow on the front?
I think Braveheart likes this game.
Of course he does. So, see
that
rainbow on the front?
I know he's listening.
That rainbow is indicative of pure garbage on Nintendo NES. So, if you have a rainbow on your game, the game is going to suck.
Suck.
So. But let me tell you something. I absolutely love Acclaim and LJN games. LJN, I love the history behind the whole company. It's a neat history. And what they tried to do is they would get really popular licenses, make not so good games, and then just promote the hell out of the license, and they would sell really well. So that's why you see stuff out there that you're like, why is there a TNC surf design video game? Town and Country. Why does this exist as a video game?
Yeah, let's be fair.
They took a brand.
That was a fun game.
Okay.
That's an unfair comparison. That's a fun game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me just eat my words for a second. That's good. Everything else sucks. X-Men is possibly the worst video game ever made on NES. I think I'd rather play Color a Dinosaur and, play Color a Dinosaur. or Videomation, or bust out the Genesis and play Art Alive. So, X-Men is so bad on the NES. It really is. I hate the gameplay on LJN games, but I guess I ate it totally there and with TNC. So whatever. Okay, let's move on. Ghosts and Goblins. Okay. There's the Matt Golf. What did the Matt Golf go for, Matt? Matt, tell us about the Matt.
7.5 CIB Matt Golf, $1,140. That's pretty good. But I mean,
yeah,
I remember searching for these for a while and I didn't find any. Actually, I think I found one and I was just too grumpy to pay the price, but now I'm probably regretting it. For all I know, this is that game.
Possible.
Yeah, but they just didn't. From my experience anyway in Black Box, I didn't see a lot of Matt Sticker Golfs. Did not.
Nope. Essentially the very first Mario Golf. So
it's a fun game. I like this game personally.
Yeah. I think a lot of people kind of forget about golf, People think about like, oh, it's just golf, it's just tennis, it's just soccer on NES. Golf is fun on NES. Yep. It's a good black box game. It's not Clue Land where you're playing it and you're like, what the hell am I playing? Golf is a good game. So I think a lot of kids remember it. I do, at least. So, yeah. Home Alone sucks as a video game.
But it doesn't suck for price, apparently. 928 plus, $1,200.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably just because title Macaulay. I don't know.
Yep.
But then,
you know what I think is funny about Home Alone is Joe Pesci's in this movie. You think about all the movies that Joe Pesci was making around the time of Home Alone.
Mobster movies. He's just a
Yes,
thug.
and he's in Home Alone, this nice family film. But then you could go see Joe Pesci breaking someone's legs and what is that, Casino, or stabbing the person.
Yeah.
And that's I know that's a couple years later, but it's kind of ironic, right? He was a actor for every audience.
Yeah.
Anyway, ice hockey.
Which leads us right into ice hockey. nine,
He's
nine
gonna,
four, nine four. Oh, go ahead.
He's gonna ice him. Okay.
948 plus. Were there any real variants of this? I don't remember any specifically. Like it's all circle seal, circle white seal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
$1,080. It's a good game though.
I remember as a kid going to a garage sale, probably in 1990, with my parents, and somebody had. I didn't have ice hockey as a kid growing up. I had Blades of Steel, the better hockey game, but. This was at a garage sale, and I really wanted to buy it. And I think somebody was asking like $30, and my parents were like, "No, you're not buying that.
Man.
It's not a game you'd enjoy." And I begged and begged, and they didn't buy it for me.
$30.
I remember it sitting there in the box at a garage sale.
Man, that's steep for a used ice hockey.
This is 1990, man.
Still.
Yeah, maybe it was 89. I do remember it though.
I remember just in 2009, we used to be able to pick these up all day long for about $100, sealed.
Yeah, there are a few case packs out there.
Yeah, great game though.
Good game.
I like this game.
Good game.
I actually rented it from the video stores. It was good enough. So then we have a CI. Okay. You want to go into the indie? You want to skip to Jackal?
Let's go Jackal.
Let's
just tear through these.
Yeah. 9.6 A plus Jackal. Ooh. $2,640. Starting to get a little bit of love.
Yeah, I think it's still cheap. This is a really great video game, and there are not a lot of nice copies of it.
Yeah.
If certain things are selling for $10,000 to $50,000, pick your popular game. And Jackal's going for $2,600. I'm gonna go buy Jackal instead of something for $15,000. So, yeah. I don't have a copy of this. I liked this as a kid growing up. Yeah. Fun video game.
I also owned this as a kid growing up, so it brings back memories for me, and it was a lot of fun. Not necessarily the easiest in the world. I think I remember at the end was really difficult, but a lot of fun.
Alrighty. Moving along.
Hang tab Mario Brothers 6.0 IMP. Now this box was at least 5.5 if I remember right.
Yeah, I think Wada left the P off the front of that because that's a 6.0 pimp game. Not an imp. I've been waiting to make that joke. So
the imp definitely, or the pimp, whatever you want to look at it, definitely affected the price. $168. I think the top of this, if I remember right, was, in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. I think the top was cut as well.
Let's see.
I mean, this thing is just brutal.
I didn't think this one was that bad, actually.
5.0? No, it's 5.5.
Sign in. You gonna give me your password?
I thought I was signed in here. Let's try this again. Must have signed me out while we're watching this. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do my stupid Zoom.
I think it says as writing on it or something. On the flap, or it's missing an interior flap.
My problem here is just my Zoom. Oh, I guess it's not gonna let me. Yeah, let me see if I can bear with us.
That's okay, Matt.
Yeah, it's still fuzzy. five
Yeah,
five.
it doesn't say anything about the box being cut. I think it's a decent looking 5.5 box. You know, it's got nice patina to it. You know, nice
There you go.
wear. There's nobody's tried to color touch. The hang tab is intact. It's got a funky imp manual. It's I don't know what the variant on the box is. Maybe we can go look at the box again, Matt.
On the front.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me
we're looking at the box, but let's look at the box. You know the box?
this box.
Yeah, so see the front of that, it says Nintendo Entertainment System. There's no TM next to that system.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody found a Mario manual, threw in here that is improper because it will say Nintendo Entertainment System TM inside the front page of that manual. And that is why it is an improperly married part.
So actually, this was probably a pretty good buy.
This is a great buy. I feel like you don't see Hang Tab Mario Arcade coming up for sale very often, any condition. So 168 bucks is fair. Okay.
Yeah, let's see if we can get back to the.
Just scroll on the top there. That works.
Just scroll through the games.
Yeah, Mega Man 2, 1,400 bucks for a CIB. It's a 9.0, 8.5 bucks. Yeah, we don't have to click on every one, but this is ridiculous. For
a CIB.
That's climbing up there. The box is an 8.5. Somebody's using high grade components inside. Maybe it's not crazy. I think it's crazy. But nice high grade boxes are hard to get. I won't disagree with that, but I think this is high at $1,400 for a CIB Mega Man 2.
Yeah, at first when the bidding started going crazy, I thought it was sealed, and then I looked close. I was like, "Oh crap, this is CIB." So,
yeah.
All right. I mean, obviously sealed would have gone a lot higher, but you know.
Yeah, I did find out something today on this. So it's a Mark Erickson cover. He also, I believe, did the logo, designed the logo on the front of the game. So the Mega Man 2, he designed that separately, and then they overlaid it onto the art. So, well, my phone died, so we're not going to do that thing. I don't know why.
All right, now we're back.
All right,
let's get back down.
We're back, and we're back, folks.
It's a little awkward when it signs me out. All right. 7.5A Metal Gear, $1,200. Did this have oval? Call me ignorant.
Yes.
Okay. So the circle seal.
Yeah, you're not ignorant. I can't even. Yeah, I'm fairly certain there's an oval on this.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yep, there you go.
7.5A. Nice painting of Kyle Reese from Terminator.
CIB showing some strength. Hang tab 7.5 Metroid.
That's a nice copy.
Yeah.
Hang tab Metroid in 7.5 is nice.
738.
The manual on that sucker is always jacked. So, I used to have a really nice copy. I sold it to a friend, and I'm glad he has it because he's a good guy to own it. But that was my old my old personal copy was like a 9.2 CIB hang tab. Ooh. And yeah, I think that 738 is low on that game, especially if a Mega Man 2 8.5 box is bringing $1,400. Then that thing should be bringing $3,000. So or more. No, it should. In 2019 I sold my 9.2 CIB for, and they're hard to find. A nice hang tab is hard to find on Metroid. I sold my CIB. I want to say it was $1,400. You know, but that was 2019. People weren't going up crazy on them yet. I don't know. I felt like a good price to me, and I sold it to a good friend. So, I just think that's a deal.
Okay.
738. Maybe I'm stupid.
No, I don't
I don't
think
know.
you're.
I'm
I don't
okay with
think you're.
that.
I don't think
I'm
you're.
okay with being called dumb.
I don't think you're stupid at all. Knowing how hard a hang tab silver game.
You're not getting a sealed one, so
No,
seven.
no, you're not.
I yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right, we
right.
got a white bullets.
Now this is the one that had the top cut out. I think
Mm-hmm.
this was pretty brutalized. 5-0 Mike Tyson. White bullet. Three hundred
No,
ninety
it
six
didn't have the
bucks.
cut. The top wasn't cut out. It had a flap cut out.
Oh,
So
okay.
like inside flap was missing. And
Okay.
that's it. So still going to display fine. They're going to kill the grade on it because it's missing a piece of the box.
Yeah.
But it's going to look okay because you cannot see the flap that's gone.
It is a little roughed up though. You can see in the bottom corner. It looks like it
Yeah.
punched in a little bit.
Yeah. Iron Mike got a hold of it.
Yeah.
It was like, bam.
So that's that.
Okay.
White bullet.
Yep. White bullets.
Here's the other Matt sticker though. 7-0 pinball. $720
with a I mean that sold for the same as baseball.
with a Kmart sticker.
Mm-hmm. Mario had a wardrobe change and decided to wear an orange shirt in this game with blue overalls. You know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving right along.
Simpsons is cool. I like that. 7.5B.
$780.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move past this. That Star Tropics was mine and it tanked, but that's okay.
No, that was yours.
Yeah,
I'm always surprised fine. Star Tropics doesn't do better. I know it's a
me
good
too.
game.
That's a pretty crappy grade, but 6.5B, but it's a really great item, great video game.
Yeah.
Just no super cool character on the front.
Yeah, unfortunately. We were talking through a lot of these games, so it's actually kind of nice that we recap something. You were talking about Tetris 2 here for Super Nintendo, 968 plus, $552.
Mm-hmm. There's two variants to this. So one will have a rating on the front and another one won't. And this one is the one that does not. It's the earlier version. The E-rating version came out in 1998 and is essentially a player's choice, but Nintendo decided not to brand them as player's choice games. There's a handful of games like that, like Tetris 2, Super Punch-Out, Wario's Woods. But some of those games, Tetris Attack in particular, or Wario's Woods, they do have ratings and Punch-Out. They will say a K through A rating, but then they get changed later on to an E rating. And the E rating ones are later. Still, people just aren't educated on them. They're still a good Nintendo game, but essentially it was Nintendo saying, these are good games we're going to bring back, but we're not going to give them a player's choice label because we feel like we can still get $40 a piece for these titles, not throw them here and get $30 for a player's choice. So they sold them for a little higher.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I want to get in. The next standout to me would be, Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, but you see these on eBay going for.
Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me. If it has is it the White Dragon or whatever, the rare card in it, it's the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card, so the game sells for whatever the card's worth. In that Yu-Gi-Oh collector scene.
Okay. 858
858
plus.
Mm-hmm.
$1,560.
Yeah, a game like this, if you're a video game collector and a set collector, and you're going for variants and stuff, is going to just piss you off for the rest of time because the card is important to different type of collectors, and the value behind that card is substantial.
Yeah.
Even on a CIB, I'm glad I'm not doing this or care too much about it. But I can imagine the pain that someone is. I mean, essentially, you're going to pay more for that damn game CIB than something that If you're doing variant stuff, something that might be cooler to a video game collector. But anyways, I think Charlie Blast Territory, it's a hard to find game. I did not know this. This is reskin of the Bombing Island from PlayStation 1, the Kid Clown game. So this is Kemco. They've kind of kept that Kid Clown thing going for years. There's the Super Nintendo one, and then the Bombing Island on PS1, and apparently they came out and changed this and got rid of the clown and just called it Charlie's Blast Territory. Not an easy game to find. Nice high grade. $1,000.
A++. Yeah. And of course we got. There you have it. Paper Mario 8.5 A+, $1,560. Yep.
This game does nothing for me.
No.
I didn't play it, so.
Neither did I.
But I get it. It's Mario. Yep. The Warzone. What did that Warzone go for?
$240. WWF Warzone 8.0 A+.
Yeah, these are pretty. Let me see how nice my copy is here. Yeah, this would be also an 8.0, but it looks nice, right? It's really clean.
Yep.
But then, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. You get creasing all in here.
Yeah.
And this looks like it came right out of the case.
It's crazy.
So they're horrible.
Yeah.
So 8.0 is not uncommon on something like that. I think getting one in the 9s on a game like Warzone is probably going to be pretty difficult. Yeah. Bear in mind, it is Acclaim who made that one, and it sucks because Acclaim made crappy wrestling games. Okay. Good talk, Matt. All right.
Pokemon.
We had a 7.0 Ruby Game Boy Advance. Go for $1,400. God dang.
Pokemon just holds its own.
I guess that game shouldn't. No, not a 7.0. Okay, what?
Crazy.
It should. Okay, it did well. Okay, I'm past it. I like it. I prefer a factory case pack of Texas Hold'em over a Pokemon. So
for $101, you can have a case pack of games.
6 games, $20 a pop. That's a deal.
I thought so.
You don't want to be caught holding them all, though.
Oh my gosh. All right, okay. TMNT Mutant Melee 98 A+, $960. GameCube.
Okay.
Yep.
It's cool. I like Turtles.
Yep.
I'm not that kid, but I like Turtles.
Yeah, I never played it, so I don't know if it's any good.
Yeah, these games are fun on GameCube. The Konami ones, the Ubisoft ones, Ubisoft 1 is not fun, but that's okay.
Konami tended to make pretty good games.
Konami makes good games, for the most part. Zombie U is ridiculous that it was in here and sold for $150. You can get $9 copies on eBay. It's not even a really good-looking zombie on the cover.
94 A++, 150.
Some damn British zombie. It's ridiculous.
We'll just move right along then.
Yeah. Fantasy Zone, Sega Master System, an 8.5 CIB sold for $65.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. NBA Jam 928, $432.
Yeah, I think that's a little under the market value. I think there are a few of these graded, but it's a good game, and it's got room to grow.
Yep.
Everybody likes NBA Jam. My wife likes NBA Jam.
It's a fun game.
And she does not like video games. So.
Hulk.
Yeah, this Incredible Hulk.
Snuck in
this was
there.
Mine.
Oh.
This is my copy. Yeah.
7.0A, $456 in Josh's pocket.
Yeah, they just killed the grade on this, and it had just the smallest puncture on the back, and just like a Genesis case can get, where the hole on the case
Yeah.
is just like the smallest puncture. And it's a 7.0, man, but it's a really nice copy. Somebody got a good one. So.
You know what this really shows is that WADA's fair in their grading, because we can
Mhm.
be friends with Dennis and he can look at this and just say, nope, crap. And get 7.0. So don't ever think the
It's right
person.
though. I mean, it's a right grade,
Yeah.
but I think we've talked about this in the past that not all games, not all 7.0s are created equal.
Yeah.
Not all grades are created equal. Like you're going to get a 7.0 on something like this. It's going to display really well. Flip it around. Let's look at the picture. Since this was my game, I kind of want to point out what I'm talking about. But
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
this displays really well. Can you
Well,
zoom in here?
I can. I'm
I
slowly
can't see it.
figuring this out. Give me just 1 second. Is it
Yeah,
bottom?
see right where this guy is here?
Oh, right here,
I think that's where it is. Yeah.
where the spidering is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's like the slightest puncture
I
right
see
there.
it right here.
It didn't, yep, it didn't break the seal.
Wow.
Like somebody applied something, put pressure on it, it just punctured the paper a little bit.
Hmm.
So that's why it landed in a 7.0. Otherwise, that copy is really a nice copy. So yeah, so not all grades are created equal. Something like that's going to bring you down quite a bit, but you're going to
And,
get that and be like, what the hell? What's wrong with this thing? And then you can flip it over and be like, oh, okay.
yeah,
And it's really, really small.
and it's going to display nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Skip through
Okay. So we got
Nintendo.
some Dreamcast Evolution, The World of Sacred Device is a cool game. I think I probably would have bought that, but I have a sealed copy. It's kind of got a
94A plus,
94A plus.
$138.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got some Dreamcast case packs tonight. We're gonna move right over the Japanese Dreamcast because I'm not gonna talk about shit I don't know about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Cubics.
don't.
Somebody graded a Cubics. Yeah.
Yeah.
98A plus, $192. I'd like to cover
Mm-hmm.
the Dragon Ball, because that was a little surprising to me. Not even a little surprising, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
surprising. I tried to hook you up with
A lot
these.
of surprising.
I tried to hook you up. I know that there's
I know.
case packs of these, or there were a handful of case packs floating around. I have a friend out there who might even be listening to this who grabbed 8 of them. And I grabbed 1 or 2. But this 98A plus plus Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, $870.
That's why I didn't buy a case pack, Matt, because I can get one from you later.
Well, there's only 4. There's only 4 in a case pack, but yeah, you probably will get one from me. Yeah, you could buy these at least recently for like 25 to $50. In fact, when I sent you the case pack link, you showed me, oh, I can get them cheaper just buying them singular, and I was like, okay, well, I want a case pack.
Right.
And that's fair, and I had already ordered
That's
it,
why I didn't buy them.
and I felt
It's
like a
like the
moron.
FIFA 2000 of
Yeah.
FIFA 2001 of PlayStation 1. Also, the massive amounts of case packs. But
And
it's fine.
yeah, and one of our other friends was making fun of the other friend that bought the 8 case packs, and then when this happened, I know they're both listening, so I'll leave their names out. But then he saw this price and yeah, had a good laugh.
But I had a good laugh.
It's funny. You have to laugh at it. Final Fantasy VII, 85A, $3,600. How do you feel about that? Low, high?
I feel like it's no. People think this is the greatest Final Fantasy ever, and they're going for $3,600 when I know there's 12,000 different variants of this game. I think in some instances it matters. You know, you get the realistic violence, you want to get that one, but eventually you just want to get a non-player's choice one, right? Instead of picking out the variant. And this would have been a nice copy for someone to put in their collection.
Sure.
So $3,600 is cheap when an 8.5. A Final Fantasy III is going to go for 25, 30, you know. Maybe it doesn't go that much, but it's going to go for over 10 grand. So Final Fantasy VII is lagging in the franchise, and it's a pinnacle video game for people. So I think it's cheap.
And then right after it, you have a greatest hits, Final Fantasy VIII, polar opposite, but it is a 7.0 B plus for $120. So greatest hits, not quite holding up there.
Ooh.
But that is 8 versus 7, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not a very good game. So.
Pocket Fighter, tons of those out there.
Yeah, but they're nice. You know, getting a 9.8 is hard on that game. 9.6 is a good grade, but the manuals are always just have little creases in them. So, and it's a Street Fighter essentially, you know.
Yeah.
But little baby Street Fighters.
I figured it'd be a fun game.
It's not bad.
And then we pop right into a really nice grade, 988 plus Guitar Hero PS2, $1,000. $1,000.
$1,000 for that Guitar Hero. Here was the Spider-Man 8.5 CIB we were talking about. One of our friends picked this up.
Yeah.
He mentioned after on Clubhouse. This was thanks to Dan Gomez, the variant that he pointed out on this that we had never seen, or I guess I hadn't ever paid any mind to it. Mm-hmm. The one that states that it's experienced the movie on the back and a first release of Spider-Man for PlayStation 2. A cool video game. But
all right.
Anyway, Battlefield 2, Matt, you want to talk about that? I thought that was kind of neat.
I know nothing about Battlefield 2, honestly.
Oh, okay.
9.4A, $288. I don't know anything.
I just assumed you knew.
No?
I just assumed you did.
Do you know?
I don't.
Oh, okay, great. We're going to move on to the stuff that I do have a little bit of clue because we're almost done. Fight Club or no? Nah, let's just skip right to Halo. Why not? I know somebody who was bidding on this who really, really, really wanted it. And he finally had to back out. It's an 8.5A, went for $3,720. Halo is definitely going up in price. This makes me regret definitely selling some of my backup copies within the year for a lot less for a lot higher grade.
Yeah.
Oops.
All right.
Halo's finding its love, though.
It's getting its love.
How do you feel about this price? Because I'm biased. So how do you feel about this price?
I think it's cheap.
Yeah.
I think it's a cheap copy.
Yep. I would have removed that sticker 100% though.
Yeah. Still an inexpensive copy, in my opinion, for a pinnacle game. The game you want on Xbox is Halo.
Yeah, Black Label. And they are not easy to find.
They never have been.
Nope.
So, anyways, what did you get this week, Matt? It's Heritage Auctions. That's it. Oh, there's a BioShock too. Okay.
Hit and run. 9.8, A++, hit and run.
Yeah.
$1,300.
Hard to find sealed.
Amazing grid.
Great game, fun game. Simpsons meets Crazy Taxi. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, good game.
All right, let's get out of here.
That was a little longer than we had decided, but that's okay.
But they get your knowledge on games with that. So you don't have your phone up?
My phone died, and then my wife's texting me. So.
Oh. Okay.
But let's go through some stuff we picked up this week, and I'll just show on the camera.
Yeah. All right.
And explain to people that don't have TVs in Canada.
What do you got? What do you got?
I got myself a nice Grand Theft Auto 4 for, what's the price? What? Can't see it. $9.99 from Goodwill, but it is the awesome Hollywood Video rental case. I haven't compared the front cover to see if there's any art changes on it, but I've been buying these thanks to Dan Gomez. It's like a sickness because I go into Goodwill and there's 4 different games that I've never seen or have, and I have to buy every one of them, and it sucks. So, but at least this was Grand Theft Auto 4, so I'm like, I'll make an exception and pay $10 for that because it's a cool one. Because some random's going to come in and just buy it because it's Grand Theft Auto 4, but I'm going to buy it because it's in that rad Hollywood Video case. I picked up NFL 98 from our boy Eric.
Oh,
Ghosty.
yeah,
Genesis, hard to find, sealed. He had it open auction. I was happy to buy it. And it just so happened that he listed it, and I bought it on eBay from him. Yeah. I had one other one here I wanted to show you, and I don't know where I set it. I think I'm losing my mind. There it is. And then our good friend Sean. I just have to give him props for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mentioned I didn't have one to him, and the cool guy he is, he just sent me one. It's not the nicest copy. I don't really care. Seal's torn, but it's got the llama sticker. Isn't that a llama? Yeah.
That's what I call it.
It's
sealed
perfect. I love it.
Sealed Fortnite.
Sealed Fortnite. Yeah. Didn't have one. Never thought to pick one up. And now I don't have to. Yeah. So I'm happy. It's really cool of him just hooked me up with it. So,
absolutely. What a gift.
Yeah. So those are my kind of pickups recently.
I would love to be gifted a Fortnite. I'd never complain. I didn't bring many, but I at least have one for the week. Always happy to pick up anything Call of Duty. I know I actually have something else coming too, which I'll be excited on the next show to show. I think it comes here tomorrow. Yeah, first print. Call of Duty. I felt like it was a nice pickup. I always love it when somebody sends it to me in these nice cases that I can reuse. I absolutely love these things. Yeah, I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Speaking of nice cases, Sean, Mr. Big Sauce, Saucy Games, sent me that Fortnite in one of his holders. He's selling these now, I think. I think he is, or maybe he's taking orders on them. But give him a little love. If you need a nice holder, he's going to have them available or has them available. You'll just be able to order them, not to make. He has them, I think, ready to just ship.
Yeah, shipped quick, and I think they're priced below VGA cases. Because I know VGA cases take 2 to 3 weeks to get, and he wanted something faster so that you can hold your games until you're ready to ship them back off to WADA or whatever, or even ship them in WADA.
Yep. It's got a nice little slide bottom on it. Some of them I've seen the bottoms, they'll just like slide out really easy. His stay in there nice and tight. Good product. Thank you, Sean. Awesome of you.
There you go.
So
I'd like to have that for a lot of my games. All right. We're really sorry that we were hoping to have Dan on the show again, but he was busy translating War and Peace to Elvish. Is what I heard tonight. Because that's what you do when that's what you do when you don't have video. You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
War and Peace is good.
In Canada.
Yeah. Yep. I like that. I like War and Peace. Yeah. Did you see that John Steinbeck wrote a werewolf novel and it's never been published?
No.
Yeah, I want to read that. Maybe one day. Okay. That's all I got, man.
That's it. That's all we got. Actually, we have some cool stuff coming up. We actually have we have fans. We actually have fans, and they're actually sending us cool stuff that we get to open up on this show. So I'm really excited about that. Two different fans are doing this, and I'm not going to say who it is, but they're sending it. It's coming here. We're going to open it on the show. That's going to be kind of fun. Some of them are going to be resales, and some of them are actually going to be really like real seals. And then we're going to open it up anyway. So, yeah, I didn't tell you about that.
Okay. Well, then
it's
I'm going
gonna
to
be
open some real games.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. So
Yeah.
stick around and watch
if you'd
that.
like to come on, yeah, if you'd like to come on this show and talk with us, we always need more friends. So,
And what's really great, and a lot of people have commented about our show, is people love stories, and we love to keep those stories alive, because we're not going to be around forever, and we kind of need to, stories are great for now and forever. So if you have a great story, we want to hear it. And yeah, and if you've been a collector for a long time, even better, because you're going to have knowledge that maybe we don't have or other people don't have, and it's just great to share that stuff, and people really love and appreciate it when we share cool stuff like that. So if you want to come on, reach out.
I do.
Sure you know where to find us. Instagram, here, our website. We're all over the place. Facebook, whatever. Yep. That's
Andrew's
it.
mom's house.
Andrew's mom's house. You can find Josh at Andrew's mom's house.
I'm kidding.
Sort of.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
That's
It's
all we
been
got for you
fun.
guys. Yeah, we kept it. We always talk. We always say we're going to keep it short, and we don't. So there you go. Thanks for watching, all 5 of you, 6 maybe 7 now. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thank you. Peace out.